Hi.
Hey, is it true? Gail's surgery's really been called off?
All right, the films and her blood work came back better than expected, so surgery's not needed.
Well, that's great. No surgery, no reason for David to stay in Pine Valley.
Listen, I have to take this. We'll keep each other posted.
Yes,
right,
absolutely. Well, this is good. I mean, if it's true, he's leaving and it's over.
It's only over if you let it be. Are you ready to do that? No.
Yes, I want it to be over. Who wouldn't want it to be over?
So then you're gonna drop the lawsuit?
Well, now, you see, every single charge is legitimate. You do realize
So
that, right?
what? David is leaving.
Yeah, but a lawsuit is like a little extra incentive. It says, get out of town and do it quickly.
Or it goads him to stay.
Look, when he infests a new zip code on another planet, I would be delighted to drop the whole thing. But a lawsuit, you see, a lawsuit, that's the only hammer I have right now for this particular problem.
It may not be a problem anymore, Jake. Just let the lawsuit go. Let David go. He is moving on. Why can't you?
What you're saying is you just want me to go easy on him, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want you to focus on something other than David. And pain and the past. I want you to, what about our future, for instance? Our family, peace. After nothing but war and drama since before Trevor was born.
Okay, listen, I know, and I want to do that, and I will do that as soon as I know he's gone. I was even going to suggest that we should go to Wildwind and help him pack, make sure every single thing is gone.
We are so close to having David out of our lives. You want to go over there and piss him off one last time? You do that, you may give him another reason to dig in more instead.
I'm just saying, bon voyage, that's all we have to say to him.
And then someone throws a punch.
Let's do it.
And David, he never runs from a fight. You're just gonna give him another reason. Don't do that. Come on, Jake, just let it go. Let David go, please.
I'm not happy.
David's leaving.
How do you know?
Well, Angie called Jake. Nurse Gail doesn't need the surgery.
I saw the paperwork at the hospital.
Yeah, we heard about... Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Stiff neck, which is more than I can say for Rob.
All right.
Talk about falling on your own sword.
Dude, that is exactly what I said. Exactly.
You know what? You Martin boys need a new
In
act.
fact, there was a sign on Rob's knee that said, sword, next 5 exits.
Enough!
No, she's right. She's right.
What does
Look,
that
there's nothing
mean?
funny about a guy falling out of bed and breaking his...
Pogo stick. He broke
I'm
his
leaving.
pogo stick.
I am leaving.
No, sorry.
Leaving.
You made her mad. Really.
Please stay. We're sorry. We're sorry. Hey, I actually wanted to know if Liza was around.
He wants to drop the lawsuit.
You know, it really wouldn't hurt to wait. You have up to 2 years to file suit for an intentional tort.
Really?
What? Oh, really? I worked for 6 months for an ambulance chaser. I picked up a few things.
Doing a little filing, were you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, learn something new every day.
Well, all I gotta say is if David really has packed up his nastiness and taken it on the road, then who is going to explain these tea leaves?
Ma sees trouble a-comin'. And we're all convinced it's a-comin' from David.
Okay, can we just all forget about lawsuits and tea leaves? Because David said he's going. And, he's packed up his house. He's got a plane waiting for him at the airport. Maybe it's time to just take him at his word.
I'm with her on this.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, I must be losing my hearing. I could have sworn you disagreed with your wife, which means that you believe for the first time somebody came crawling out of Hayward's mouth.
Well, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm with my wife on this.
You trust David?
Well, I did ask Marissa to talk to him, see if he would tell her the truth about what's been happening. Let's see what she found out. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hey, Molo, what's up? Yeah, no, you're sure? You're sure? Great. No, that's terrific news. Thank you. That was my guy. Hayward's plane just took off. Destination, Gloucester.
It's true. David is gone. He's really gone.
I don't know. Something about this still just doesn't sit right for me.
I told you, lay off the pepperoni.
This isn't funny, Jake. Whatever is hanging over us here, it did not leave on that jet plane.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is just my tea leaves.
You know, the more I think about it, thinking about Rob just breaking his drill bit.
Now, clean in half.
I know.
Opal, if what you're feeling, if this vibe is connected to David, then maybe you ought to have Jake and Amanda.
There you go.
Read their tea leaves.
I'm
Drink
really
up.
not
No, we
thirsty.
have-
Both of you,
At all?
drink up.
What?
All to the last
Okay.
drop. Come on.
Great. Cheers.
So Fusion is totally and completely wiped out because of this virus, and the only prints they can ID from the flash drive that was used were David's.
Now that's good. I mean, it's not good for Fusion, but it's good because if he made a mistake and left himself open and it gets caught for this, he could go away for years.
What's gonna happen in Fusion?
Well, you know, Erica, she's going to make sure the place is put back together, gig by gig.
It'd take more than a stinky little virus to get the best of her.
Okay, in the meantime, what we need a motive to make this case stick against Hayward. All right, which is why Erica's over at Wildwood right now trying to figure out what she can figure out.
If anybody can get it out of him, she can.
I mean, Ted, you investigated Hayward, right? I mean, do you have any idea at all why or even if he's got a grudge against Fusion?
He's got a grudge against most of the world, but Fusion? No, I don't see it.
No, he's usually blackmailing somebody or coercing them into submission. Blowing up a lipstick factory, I don't.
Well, and what about you, Amanda? I mean, you lived with him a while ago, right? You worked at Fusion. Do you remember any kind of a conversation where Fusion came up, anything at all?
Never.
Recently, we've assumed that his focus was sort of leaving Pine Valley.
Wait a minute. Liza and I were just at Wildwood and we saw a tabloid with you and Eric on the cover and it was torn up.
What?
Split you two in half.
The tabloid that you saw torn up?
Yeah, that's it.
This one? Well, this issue came out the day before the computer systems over there were sabotaged, so... So what happens? David sees the magazine, and then he goes ballistic. He rips it in half, heads over to Fusion
Yeah,
to
really,
bring
what
down...
reason could he have to go ballistic over a tabloid story written about you?
Hey, Ryan, did you piss him off lately or anything?
Have some tea, Ryan.
No, thank you. Opal,
She's
I'm good.
reading leaves.
Now, I've read Crystal's, I've read Amanda's and Jake's. They all say that there's something big and crazy happening, seems to point to David. Now, if he has got his mind set on bringing down Fusion, meaning you and Erica, then your leaves could prove that the storm that's brewing is about the big bad Dr. Dave.
Okay.
So drink up.
You gotta swirl
You
it.
have to
Swirl it
clockwise.
clockwise.
Three times.
Forward direction.
Just swirl it.
Just
Yeah.
that's it.
Two.
Good.
Right?
Was
That's
that,
enough.
was that three?
Now
Now you
flip
have
it.
to flip
That was
it.
three?
Yeah,
Okay.
good, thanks.
See, I can't imagine why David would have any reason to come after me right now. He doesn't.
Well, are you sure you didn't father a child that he wants to steal?
There's got to be some connection somewhere.
Well, the only connection is Erica, and what Hayward had with Erica was years ago.
Yeah, well, like I said, he loves his grudges.
And Erica's over at Wildwood right now.
Read this trash.
Well, wait a second. Now, that could be motive for David destroying all the computers at Fusion, right?
Erica and Ryan, how is that motive?
Well, Liza and I found a copy of it ripped in half at Wildwood.
Jealousy.
Yeah, like envy, hate. Choose one.
All right, that's something, but it's...
No, I have a question for you. If he's convicted, how many years would he get?
hacking into a mainframe to bring down an entire company. It's a long shot, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. It's all circumstantial. It's not enough.
Especially to nail a guy as sleazy as Hayward.
Okay, well, what if you had an eyewitness?
Well, that would change the whole ballgame.
I saw him.
What?
I saw him. I saw David in the back going into the elevator and going up to the top floor.
The night that Fusion was attacked?
Yeah.
And you're just now coming forward
Well,
with
I didn't know
this?
it was important till right now, till today.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was a suspect till right this second.
Are you willing to make a statement?
Well, does he get arrested if I do?
I'll go get my recorder.
You saw David.
I saw David.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go call Liza. Because I think some expert legal advice would be really nice, right?
I don't need any expert legal anything.
You out of your flipping mind?
What?
You would lie under oath to get David convicted.
If you kept him out of our life forever, yeah, Dan Skippy, I would, in a second.